Yo, what's up? You're checking out That's 86 podcast. I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I feel like shit.
All right. So you see what kind of time we're on. So we're going to start off with the Heaven Hill. Salute to everybody out there. Hopefully you do have your drink with you and you're ready to toast with us. So let's bring this in right. All right. Start it off with a nice little cheers. All right. One time.
Salute.
Cheers to you all out there. All right, so this is That's 86 podcast. I'm Bryant and Theo, also known as BryGuy, and I got my main man right here with me every week. T to the H to the E to the Izzo. Nah. All right.
I just turned my stomach a little bit.
Turn it upside down.
I had a rough fucking week, all right?
What's up? How was your week? How you feeling? Talk to me.
Today, I woke up. Last night I cried, and today I woke up knowing that there was something that's gonna have to happen, and I don't wanna have to fucking do it, but I have to do it, right? Basically, yesterday, the day before, this is all St. Patty's, man. Right? Mm-hmm. I work in an Irish pub, and right now, St. Patty's, we just started Aaron Express on Friday, Saturday, which happened to also be my birthday. Mm-hmm. Which, happy
belated birthday.
I had an amazing birthday, by the way.
How was that? You want to get in that, or you want to? All right, no, keep it going.
I went to go see Batman, and it was horrible.
Ooh.
And I went to dinner, and it was amazing. And then I went to, a bar and had a nightcap, and then I went to, apparently, my girlfriend's house. So.
First of all, he's just going great. You're not just going.
So.
Great that. You said girlfriend.
Yeah. So, Aaron Express started on Saturday. I was off Friday, but I worked Saturday, and then I was off Sunday. Sunday was the St. Patty's Day parade, right? The day of the parade. So I told you I was hanging out with my boy that I ain't seen in years. So I told him, let's come up to the job because I ain't trying to really spend no money like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he comes up to the job. I find out that I shouldn't really go there yet. So I hang out at the place down the street from the job for about 2 hours. And then someone texts me and is like, yo, somebody put their hand on my ass. And I'm like, why is somebody putting hands on your ass? And they like, yeah. So I told them to fuck off and try to get them kicked out. And then we found out that it was the manager's brother-in-law. So now she's like gaslighting me and shit and trying to make it like, she's like, are you sure it was your butt? Maybe because sometimes people say it's their butt and it's their lower back. And I'm like, she said that to you? She's like, yeah, she said that to me. I'm like, wow. So then, after that, the owner comes, and she's like trying to talk to her, and she's trying to basically convince her, like, yeah, he's one of those old-timey guys, like, they get touchy. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, like it's fucking okay, and nobody advocated. Nobody's on this person's side, right? So this person just got sexually assaulted, and everybody who's supposed to be defending this person is just defending this fuck, right? Mm-hmm. So then, he's like, yeah, while that's happening, this is the girl telling me. She's like, yeah, now while that's happening, fucking Rich, the owner's husband, is throwing $100 bills at this girl talking about my son really likes you. You should go out with my son one day. And I'm like, I see this nigga every day. I see this nigga with $100 bills every day. Every once in a while, he'll order like $20 worth of shit and leave me $100. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll get $20 worth of shit and just the hundreds for the tab or whatever. But I always wonder why this nigga walking around with $100 bills. Mm-hmm. Now I know. It's because he's soliciting our fucking servers for fucking whatever he's soliciting from.
It's to buy people off.
Right.
It's FU money.
Right. So, I'm angry. And I woke up and I was telling her last night, I was like, yo, I can't work here. I can't work in a place like that. I was like, I don't support that shit. That's bullshit to me. I can't work for people like that. And she's like, no, but don't do anything drastic. I don't want you to mess up your position or your job. You don't have to do that for me. I'm like, it ain't for you. This is for right and wrong. This shit is disgusting.
Like I represent
this shit is fucking disgusting.
That's your man?
And on top of that, I walked around like this girl was applying to get to this job when she was working somewhere else. I was telling her how good this job is to me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel somewhat guilty because I fucking spoke up for these people and said, oh, it's a great family. Oh, it's, we're so amazing together. Oh, it's a team. Oh, they take care of everybody and all that bullshit. So I'm fucked up and I'm hurt, right? Now, here's the real problem, though. It ain't got shit to do with me because I ain't the one who got hurt. But like obviously there's another person here, right? Who's got an issue to deal with. And obviously there's other people who got these issues to deal with and they can't do shit about it. So I'm like, who the fuck is gonna speak for them? What am I gonna do? Am I gonna walk into an office and tell them fuck you and then walk out? Am I gonna walk into an office and try to get something changed, right? I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. But I know I was emotionally reacting yesterday and I know today I still woke up expecting to emotionally react. So where I'm at right now is we are working for an independent business where there is no corporate structure whatsoever. We do not have a board. We do not have HR. We do not have someone like a vice president or someone like that to appeal to. So in a situation like that, who do you do? Who do you talk to? What do you do? How do you protect yourself in a situation like that? I have no idea. So that's what I wanted to talk about today.
Go and get an attorney.
Okay.
And you build a case. Now that's the hard part. That's the hard part of actually building the case, because it's all he say, she say. But every time anything is, it has to be documented.
Right.
Every moment, even if it's from other people, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable, it has to be documented at this time. You got to build the case.
And the whole day, everybody's like walking on eggshells around this person because this person actually says something. So everybody's like honestly, it's not really that serious. It's not that bad. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers is actually like I guess you could say, kind of probing to kind of see, like, are you going to do something? Are you going to do something about it? Because if you're going to do something about it, then, you know, you shouldn't, right? That's crazy to me. That's very fucking crazy to me. I never experienced anything like that. And I never saw it firsthand, or I never saw it secondhand, how I saw it secondhand. But, okay, building a case. So what does a woman have to gain from doing that? Why would someone want to be fucking strapped up, sitting in the same situation, going back in, going back out, going back in, going back out, experiencing these things more often than writing it down?
Well, all right. Well, if it comes to, if that's how you feel, if you don't want to actually build a case, if you don't want to pursue
I don't want to do anything. I'm saying
hold
why.
on, hear me out. Hear me out. If you don't want to take these steps to fight for whatever cause it is that you believe, if you believe this fuck should, you know, get arrested or lose the liquor license or whatever, you know, compromise the business, whatever. If you don't want to do any of that, then just leave.
Okay.
Then just leave. But if you want to do something, you have to build a case. Now, this kind of, it's a little bit triggering, even though it's a lot different, but the violation is still the same. I'm saying this because when I was in my deal at City Winery, and I was trying to build a case because I'm like, yo, this is all discrimination. You guys brought me in for something. I was hired for something, and now you're demoting me. Why? What makes you say that I'm less qualified to be this role that I was brought in here for than a person who has no experience in this industry at all?
Yeah.
What makes that person more qualified than me? The only thing I can think of is that this person is white.
Yeah, but it's harder to prove discrimination. Like, it would have to be proven that person got the job because they were white, or you didn't get the job because you're not white. And it's still when I was telling my publicist about it, my publicist referred me to an attorney that would handle this. And the first thing they said, it was like, I can see that. So this is what you would have to do. Build the case. Anything they ever said that was kind of like off. Yeah.
Write it.
Yeah.
If you can get witnesses that were there to sit there and go behind these statements and say it, to double down on it. Yeah. That helps as well. But no matter what, you still have to document all of this when these moments happen. The company that you have doesn't have HR, so there's no documentation in that way. So this is still kind of just like a my word versus this word. But if you're documenting and you're telling your attorney, then it's like, okay, well, this day my client has this. They called me, bam, and just keep building it up that way. But this isn't going to happen overnight. This is going to be a long process. Mm-hmm. Just because of the structure or the lack of structure that's there within that
They got cameras everywhere, though.
All right, that helps too. If you can even, if those cameras are
Is
recording.
your nose bleeding?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. It looks like it's bleeding?
A little bit.
Probably.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
Gotta buy better cocaine, dude. So, I personally don't know what I would want to happen to the company. I know that I just want to protect the futures of peoples from having to deal with these things, at least from these people. I mean, I can't say the world, but maybe this can be avoided somehow, some way. I don't know.
That's when do the work, you know?
Yeah, but what's the work?
Sit out
What's the
there.
goal? I don't know what the fucking goal is yet. Like, I don't, like, is the goal to just get somebody shut down?
I mean, that's something
That's
that
not
you,
necessarily the goal.
that's something that whatever you guys come up with, you guys have to sit there and think it through. It's like, all right, so what do you just want to get removed from the situation? Do you want to be compensated for feeling violated? What are we doing? You know? How much capital are we going to have to invest? How much time are we going to have to invest for this? Can we sit there and go back and forth? Is it worth it? But that's where I would go with an attorney to sit there and is it worth it? Can we go back and forth? How long? How many years can we sit there and do this? How can we win? Is it worth the win?
I could be a double agent for a really long time, I guess. Yeah, I just want to, like, I don't know as far as what's worth it or not. If this shit can be avoided in the future, like if some young girl doesn't have to be groped, or some other girl doesn't have to be solicited to go on dates with the owner's son, like in the future, then that would probably be a goal. That would be the goal. That's the fucking goal. There's no, like, and I don't know how that looks, you know. I don't know how to execute that, but that's really the goal.
It seems like you guys have direct
Why you keep saying you guys?
Because I'm thinking everybody that works there has direct conversations with said owner
all the time.
Yeah, so I mean, if you don't want to take a step as far as like going legal, sit there and first have a conversation. Like, hey, however you would go about it. Hey, this just doesn't seem cool. I heard some things go around. Like, is this what you stand for? Is this what you believe? Is this the kind of environment that you want people to come and work for you for? See where they're at. See what they want to do. I don't know. I'm on the outside looking in, so I don't
feel like I'm on the outside looking in.
But you feel uncomfortable, so indirectly, it's affecting you.
Right.
So it's probably indirectly affecting a lot of other people.
Probably directly affecting
and directly affecting a lot of other people, you know? You guys can all band together and overthrow the captain. You're not the captain anymore. I'm the captain of this shit.
Start a mutiny.
You know? It's just like, well, first of all, you don't want to mess with us because we're the ones with your product that's supposed to be selling your product, making you a profit.
Have you ever been sexually assaulted at work? In the workplace?
That made me feel uncomfortable? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just stopped working there. But it was time for me to move on anyway, you know?
Yeah.
But still, it's just like,
Did you make a fuss?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah. I didn't make a fuss. I just said, we've had these conversations back at 9/11, you know, when I was just like, I'm there one day a week, you know?
Yeah.
It was like, I didn't know that it would be so aggressive, you know? I never experienced this. I don't really like it, you know?
Right.
They're nice. They're all nice people, but it's not for me, you know? I don't want to have to sit there and, I guess you say sexualize myself, you know, in order to sit there and get tips or anything like that, or,
You remember Maddie?
No.
Oh. Well, she left time because somebody slapped her ass.
Oh,
and
I do remember
mad
her.
as shit about that.
I do remember her.
Yeah, I was mad as shit about that. And the person that she said did it, I was like, him? Really? And she was like, yeah. I was like, with his hand? She was like, yeah. I was like, damn. So taken aback by it, you know. But I didn't do anything about that. She got out of the situation. I didn't know she's like a real strong woman.
Yeah.
As far as she's a what is it called when you fight for shit?
I don't know. Activist?
She's an activist. Yeah, she's an activist. So I was like, kind of more like, damn, what you gonna do?
But that's still just knowing your value, your worth, you know? That's a whole different, like, a lot of people will place their value on how other people value them.
Right.
And that's a whole...
And then let people treat them however they...
And that's a whole different type of individual. So therefore, that's when, like, man, that's a whole different kind of mind that I could understand. I can see.
Mm-hmm.
But I question and I challenge. Just like, I'm not like I could try to empower you as much as I can, but that's still, you're depending on me to sit there and place more value in you that you can't see for yourself. No, you need to figure out what you want to do, who you are, what you stand for, what's your foundation, who are you as, and your core. If this really bothers you, then you gotta say something. If you don't say anything, then what's going to happen?
Right. Right.
And then if, you're gonna just keep letting it happen, then you're okay with it.
Stop. That's victim blaming. Don't do that.
I'm gonna say a lot of things that's flagrant. I'm pretty sure.
But I'm telling you, you're wrong though.
But that's fine. I can live with that. I can live with being right, and I can live with being wrong.
Okay.
Because it's still like within this time, you can't say anything without it being extreme right or left. You know. So, and I'm not here to play in the middle. No, like I'm saying, this is the way that I feel like my voice will carry, and maybe it will empower someone to sit there and just not be victim blaming or being a survivor or anything like that. But that's where I go in with my own value. It's just like I can walk around sitting there having people like, yo, that shit you said was fucked up, and be like, damn, I'll learn from that. I'll grow from that. How would you have said exactly what I said in a different way where it wouldn't be viewed that way?
Okay.
All right, cool. But I'm not going to sit there and shy away and hold my tongue for it to not get criticized. Because then if I don't say it in this way, then it's nothing. Then it's a void. It's nothing there for anybody to say anything, and then you don't get a sense of how my brain is operating in that moment. So therefore, I don't grow. I just stay stagnant. So I'll speak as a fool. And I'm sorry if it's offending anybody with the victim blaming, but I do think that, and this is where it goes wrong, because who cares what I think? If you care what I think, then that goes back into the finding your own value. So therefore, now it can become a conversation.
Yeah. Well, here's what I can't do. I can't go up to a person who has been victimized and then try to tell them that they're wrong for not doing something about it. No. You sit there and I started off with saying, ask. What do you want? Yeah, I know.
What are you going? All right.
I understand.
And then from there, then if they're not willing or wanting to do anything, then what more can I do? If they say something like I want to take this sad action, then it's like, all right, cool, I'm with you, or like I'm not with you.
Right. Yeah, of course. That's where it starts. But there is the person, the victim, And there's whatever they want to or have to or need to do. But then there's me, who is not necessarily them, but there's my own morals that I need to stand for. And there's my own feelings about it. And there's just other things that bother me about it that I'm not going to want to support or be around. You know what I mean? So, even if there is no course of action decided by said victim, there's still a course of action that I have to fucking decide on for myself. And that's that's the bothersome part to me. Because I can't unknow this shit.
Yeah. And that still goes now, whatever you do, are you doing it for yourself, or are you doing it for them, or are you doing it for the totality of everybody?
Levels. That's what I said. Is that if I could do it to fucking keep it from happening to anybody else, that would be amazing. That would be dope.
So you could be an advocate.
Right. But how? You know? How could I, like...
That's your path.
Would it be better to be there? Could I help people by being there? Or could I help people by not being there? I don't know what the fuck.
What kind of person are you? How would you, if it wasn't this and it was something else, how do you normally go about problem solving?
I take a day to think about it. I get my whole cases and point together, and then I go and talk. That's how I get shit done.
So it sounds like you already know.
Yeah, I told her last night. I was like, I'm gonna talk to the two people that I trust most in this world, and then I'm gonna sleep on it, and then by Tuesday I'll probably know what to do.
Yeah, because I'm Luffy. I'd have been like, wait, what? Hey.
Right.
Hey, no. Hey, I got a question. No, come here. I got a question. You know?
Yeah.
Real quick, just want to know. I heard some fucked up shit.
Yeah, I wasn't there at the time, though. I wasn't in the room with people, so.
Soon as I seen the person.
I haven't seen the person, so.
Soon as I see the person.
Quite yet.
It's just like, hold on. Is this true? I just want to know. That's not cool. Or, yo, that was pretty fucking cool, whatever you did. You know?
Yeah.
Whatever, you know?
Yeah.
That was courageous. That was brave.
Yeah.
That was
fucking idiotic.
That was, you know, whatever narrative it is, you know what I'm saying? And however it comes out in that moment.
It's disrespectful, that's misogynistic.
You know how to talk to people in the narrative that you use, the terminology that you use. You know how to have conversations where it doesn't have to get escalated.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just like all right, maybe you're having a smoke break with them. You know, you guys are sitting there smoking in an alleyway or whatever, you know, and it's like, you know what? I see it. That's how I see it. You know, like in any movie, throw the cig down, step on it, twist your feet, twist your foot, grind it up a little bit to make sure that's out, and you see the smoke coming up, and then you're like, I'm out of here. That's like Batman. I'm out of here. Or you're like, all right, I see your side. I didn't know that piece of information, that was the missing piece that I didn't know. I understand now. All right, so it's just a miscommunication or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever parallel universal reality that happens, you know, like, huh.
So Batman was ass. That shit was 3 hours long for no fucking reason. So, all right, did you see it?
No.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to go see it though.
Colin Farrell, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
I heard that.
Batman, fucking Twilight Boy, terrible. Awful. The plot line was unclear. The acting was pretty trash, to be honest with you. Catwoman wasn't good.
Who's Catwoman? Isn't it Zoe Kravitz?
Or whatever. Yeah, Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
She wasn't good.
I heard she looked great though.
Oh, of course, she always looks great. She's a great looking looker.
Great looking looker.
Yeah, she's a great looking looker. But she's not a great actor, at least not in that role. But who else was there? The Riddler was amazing. That dude
I heard he was
amazing.
I heard he was great.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's a great actor though. And also the concept of the Riddler, that was kind of cool. Like, cause I didn't know that it was the Riddler until like halfway through the movie. Not halfway, but 48 minutes through the movie. And then about fucking halfway through the movie, you're like, okay, when's this shit gonna be over now? Cause it was just so much nothing.
Were you in IMAX?
Nothing. I was at 40th.
All right.
I wasn't in IMAX.
You got the reclining seat. You got the lay down, chill out. Have them bring you some Henny.
I don't drink Henny. I wasn't in IMAX. I mean, I'll drink it.
You was at 40th Street, so
I don't go around drinking Henny.
I can just see it just like, the selection they have.
Hood.
It's 40th Street, Yeah.
Nah, but I had good seats. I was right in the middle. I could see everything perfectly. So the lighting obviously was really good. It's Batman. They depend on that because that's a big thing with them. The person I was with, though, they were surprised because I showed them the 60s Batman series, and they were surprised that it was so colorful and bright. Remember that?
Adam West? You talking about Adam West?
I don't know. You probably know. You probably right.
That's what I think. That's the only thing that comes to
wham!
mind. Yeah.
Whack!
Yeah.
Pow!
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, my pop fucking used to tape them Jones, and he was very intentional about putting me on that. So, I put some people on that. That was kind of dope. If it weren't for the lighting and it weren't for Batman, not Batman the character, but the story, the obvious, the comic, all the backdrop, the characters. If it weren't for all of that, this movie would be an absolute fucking nightmare, like, to watch, because there was nothing going on the whole time. I felt like there was nothing going on. And I've been watching a lot of movies lately, so I'm not gonna sit, and people were like, I felt like it was okay. And it's like, yeah, it's okay. But you spent 3 hours watching something that was okay. You got time to do shit like that? I don't got time to do shit like that.
See, I heard it was great.
That's cool.
And then I heard it wasn't great. So I heard like hyper extremes.
Okay. Well,
more so of, not great.
I heard a lot of okays.
But it did. I think that it depends more on like, I think people are expecting more action from Batman, like a lot of like kicking backs and twisting necks, like explosions. And
no, what I expected was a movie. And what a movie usually gives you is a nice balance, depending on what genre it is, clearly, but a nice balance of comedy and drama. A story, maybe a plot twist.
This is dark.
A story.
This is dark Batman.
The fuck, every Batman is dark, and no, it's no darker than any other Batman.
Oh, I don't know. I can't compare it to the other ones because I haven't seen it yet. But
have you seen Batman Forever?
I have.
Have you seen Batman Beyond?
I've seen all of them.
You seen Batman Beyond?
No, not the movie.
The cartoon.
Oh,
you seen Batman Beyond?
Yeah, I've seen the cartoon.
That's dark too, ain't it? That's dark too, ain't it?
Yeah.
Have you seen The Dark Knight?
It's pretty dark.
Have you seen The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
That's pretty dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the only one that isn't dark is the one with George Clooney.
It's not. I mean, they are dark, but they're surface dark. They're not like real deep, like Batman going through
What do you mean dark?
Some ish.
Dude, did you see the movie?
I just told you I didn't see the movie.
So what the fuck is you even talking about? Batman going through some ish, trying to explain to me that it's darker than the other.
Well, I mean,
darker beyond the surface.
From the things that I heard, he's sitting there shooting up with cocaine and everything.
He got parent issues. He's not shooting up with cocaine.
That's what I heard.
There's no cocaine in that movie.
That's what I look.
They lied to you.
They lied to me then.
Yeah. He's having parental issues. He always had parental issues. And then, like, what was cool though? Here, what I appreciated about the movie, there was a complete play off of like his white elitism, and we was like really not into Batman. Mm-hmm. Halfway through the movie, it was like, you just some rich nigga trying to fucking satisfy your whims by putting on a fucking suit and playing around in the street.
They say that in every movie, so I think
no, but I'm talking about he was white elite though. Like, I'm telling you, like I don't want to spoil shit.
He's Bruce Wayne,
nigga. I'm trying not to spoil shit for you.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna spoil it.
Don't do that. Spoiler alert.
Basically, he finds out that his parents was paying off all these motherfuckers, and he finds out that his dad was a corrupt politician, and he finds out that his dad was actually in all of the shit with all of the villains and shit. Mm-hmm. Like
That's
his dad started all the fucking issues for the most part.
That's pretty fly.
Yeah.
That story is great.
That's not great though.
I mean, like in real life, that's not great.
Yeah. I mean, no,
like if I found out,
you like that. You like that aspect of it. Okay, that's cool. That's dramatic.
I'm
cool.
dark.
That's dramatic.
That's
what's up. Me personally, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't do anything for me. That doesn't trigger me. It wasn't worth my 3 hours, my nigga.
Yeah,
they could have told me that in an hour and a half.
But they never done that.
They could have told me that in an hour and a half.
They never done that in any of the movies before. They could have told me that in an hour and a half. That's all I'm saying. It was just way too long. Everybody's been cooped up in the crib. Too long. They just looking for people to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
fuck that.
Why not? Why not? Like you missed out on the whole year of the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, I don't even remember what movie. I don't even remember what. The last time I've been to 40th Street, I know what movie I was seeing. I was seeing Pirates 3, right?
Yo, that was awesome.
That shit was awesome.
That was awesome, yo.
You was there, right?
No.
Oh, you wasn't there?
No.
Oh shit.
No. I just got the whole collection.
All right.
Yeah.
So. Anyway,
I'm big on Pirates.
That was the last time I seen Pirates. I'm big on Pirates.
I'm big on Pirates. You can't tell.
So
from these past couple episodes, I'm a pirate guy.
Yeah, I mean, you're letting everybody know now. You're letting everybody know. So that was the last movie I saw at 40th Street. But like, I don't remember the last time I've been to the movies. Like, I really don't remember the last movie I've been to. Mm-hmm. And I know I saw that because like I was triggered by being there again. You know.
Like, oh.
But that had to be like, what, 07 or some shit? Pirates 3?
Pirates 3?
Yeah, that had to be. That was definitely before.
That was before
2010.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah.
It was.
But,
because Johnny was my guy then, too. I was like, oh, he's killing it.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Johnny character?
Him.
Yeah?
Jack Sparrow.
Right.
For real.
You know who mine is?
Edward Scissorhands. I can tell.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, man.
I'm dark.
I can tell. No, come on. I mean, that was a good movie too, though.
I'm dark.
I mean, but that's all.
Wes Craven.
Now, is it Johnny or is it
Wes
Tim?
Craven made the fucking
I'm thinking Tim Burton.
My bad. That's what I meant to say. Tim Burton made the fucking the Batmans.
Ooh.
Tim Burton made the Batmans.
I take it back. The
one with the penguin.
Jack Sparrow.
That shit was dark.
Jack Sparrow is probably my guy, but my second, if I don't know, they could change all the way. But Sweeney Todd.
Really?
Yeah, man.
That shit was a musical,
I love
bro.
that.
I stopped watching it after like 10 minutes.
I love that.
Tina made me watch that shit, and I was like, they started singing. Once they bust out in song, I was like,
they killing it.
Nah, I'm out.
I was like, this.
Nah.
I was like, I'm in this musical. I actually have the DVD.
Nah.
I was like, oh.
When I ran out of internet and I was broke as fuck, I had to watch Les Miserables. And that was
all right. My
that shit was all right. That shit was pretty damn dope, bro.
I saw that in the movies, and I was like,
you went to the movies?
I did, yo. Yeah, I did, yo. Man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself by myself there.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy the movie though.
Dog. Russell Crowe got a voice on him.
I know. I was like, what did I get myself into?
Now the other boy, Wolverine, he can't sing for shit.
He just dropped another musical like a year ago.
Serious?
Yeah, man. He was a circus. What is it? The showrunner of the circus.
Oh, like the head man.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. His name's Hugh Jackman, right?
Yeah, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. Nigga can't sing now.
He gonna be Wolverine Bull from now on.
Yeah, that's what his name is.
Like Wolverine Bull.
The Wolverine Bull. And he still got the same haircut.
I know. He got the chops and everything. Yo, he became Wolverine, yo.
Yeah, that's who he is.
Yo.
Wolverine became him.
What is it? Robert Downey
Jr.?
Yeah, he's Iron Man now. That changed everything for him.
He is Iron Man now.
He made a comeback.
He's
like crazy.
Tony Stark.
Yes.
Yeah, Iron Man. That nigga is Tony.
Yeah. I mean, he made people love Tony.
Dog, I need to show this girl Tropic Thunder. That's what needed to happen.
Because that was a good movie too.
We've been talking about
that was funny.
Race baiting and all these things that people do.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. And I need to show her Tropic Thunder and tell her that I trust Robert Downey Jr. with my life.
He slipped through it. Hey, when they were canceling everybody, so they tried to get him. But they couldn't
do it. He was too good.
They couldn't get him.
Too good. And then the whole thing was there was a subplot within the movie because there was a movie within the movie, and the subplot within the subplot was the boy went full retard. And he was like, you can't go full retard. That shit gets you canceled out here, right?
Yeah.
But he was going full black.
Yeah.
And they was like, who are you, though? Do you really know who you are?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know who I am. And you know who you are. This nigga was
Yo, he's silly, yo, man. Yo, he's silly, man. That's another one of my tops. Leonardo DiCaprio too.
You like Leo?
I do.
I'm not into Leo very much.
Yo, man.
I fucked with Critters.
Inception.
Critters was dope as
I think
shit.
that's the one. Inception, when he kept going within.
Yeah, Dream Within the Dream.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Iron Man.
That movie was, I think that movie was overrated.
It got me going.
I think that movie was overrated.
Just the concept alone. I mean, because that's how I view it inside my brain. Like, I'm like, oh man, this is a labyrinth. Like, this is
but I feel like there's like plot holes when they come up with shit like that. Like, you can't just make it up and it'd be like, oh, it makes sense because it just makes sense.
No. You got to sit there.
You got to do the math.
You got to keep going. You got to keep going
Interstellar?
deeper and deeper. No, I have not seen that until you put it on. I'm like, oh, I've seen this, but it's going to take me a good bit to sit there and really jog it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
So I've been watching this show called Lock and Key, since we're in entertainment. Lock and Key, right? Mm-hmm. So one of the keys allows you to get inside someone's mind and just like, whatever, like find out who they are and all that kind of stuff. But they are walking with you. You get to look at their memories and all that. But every one of them has like, it's their world. So like this one girl, you go in. She has this crazy, her brain or her mind is like a mall,
How deep is it? Like when I say that, I mean, like her mind is a mall. Like, dude, because right now I was thinking a room, and then you just made it bigger than a room.
Yeah.
So what is it? How big do it get?
I mean, it's up to your mind. It's up to you.
You build a fantasy world of your own.
If that's your mind, your mental capacity. So if your mental capacity is limited to that's like a room.
Yeah.
Then that's where everything is.
She had a mall.
She had a mall. This other person had like it doesn't matter. But I say that because it's just like when I said the labyrinth, it's just like it's a maze. It's all of these like things,
Yeah.
Twists and turns, and it's like, I don't know where I'm gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know where I'm gonna land. It's a maze. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying with the Inception and all that. It's like, snap, this door leads down here, You just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper, and then until you get to the essence, I guess, of you. Which is what I would think how my mind would look. I don't know. I don't have the key.
I didn't go to school for that. Well, actually, I did go to school for that, but I didn't graduate for that.
I think I started off going to school for that, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get on out of here.
Step on out of this room.
Let me see.
Head toward this money.
Business undecided.
Yeah.
With a minor in music.
So one of the GMs that got fired from up the block from me, he ended up getting a job at a bank. So he just transitioned. He's wearing suits now, and like life is different for him. He's gonna be 9 to 5.
Yeah.
He's like an account manager and shit. And I was talking to Chad yesterday, and he was telling me like, yeah, I used to work at a bank. I was an account manager as well. And Jeremy worked at his bank apparently.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, Jeremy was a manager too? He was like, no, Jeremy was a call manager. I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'm supposed to fucking know the difference, right? He's like, no, I was a bank manager. I'm like, all right,
okay,
cool.
All right, I'm sorry.
He's like, no, I had a whole story.
Put some respect on my name.
Yeah, he's like, yo, nigga, I walked in. Yeah, he's like, I only worked there for a year and was the boss. He was like, I walk in with the key, like, all right, y'all ladies have a good day. Like, yeah, all right, I see you, Poppy. And they're like, but it's crazy how much people move around and shit. But he said he quit.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I was like, why you quit? He was like, they wasn't paying me enough.
Heard that too.
I was like, how much was they paying you? He was like, 45. I was like, what was it, like 50 or 40? He was like, 45.
45. I mean, how many hours?
Fucking 40, 50. 50, 40? You know what I mean?
You're like, all right. It wasn't 80. It wasn't 70.
I'm sure he wasn't doing 80.
Yeah, a week, 40?
Who knows, though? Who knows? Some people know how to parlay that shit. Like, the bosses at my job work less than regular people, And I'm about to be that way, too.
And you're like, you know what? All right, I'm just going to come
working there.
Open this up. Just don't burn the place down. All right, if you do, I'm with that, too, insurance money.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Works. It works.
My homie had that happened to my homie recently. He had a fire because he had a wood oven or something, a wood burning oven.
In the restaurant?
No, at his house.
Ah.
But he has a bar in his basement. So he was actually covered.
Easy.
He was actually covered for a lot of shit, and he ended up with like a bunch of racks.
You remember? Do you remember that restaurant? What was it? Lil Lion. I think that was on like 2nd and Chestnut.
Dude, what's the name work there? Did Yuri work there?
Yuri did work there.
Yeah.
Right before it burnt down.
I remember that.
Before it caught on fire.
Did Yuri burn it down?
He ain't get none of the insurance money. Maybe he did. That's why he's doing so much traveling now.
Yeah.
I'm like, how everybody traveling so much right now? I don't like how often do y'all work? I don't even see him at work.
I was telling a story about that place like yesterday.
Little Lion?
Yeah, I was telling them how I went in there to go get a burger, and they gave me like this fucking bacon patty, and I was like, this is not what I wanted.
I was at a place. What was that? Whatever day it was nice this week or last week. Last week when it was nice and hot.
Thursday. 60 degrees.
Yeah.
It's 60 again today, ain't it?
On Thursday. Yeah, 57. It's the high.
Word.
But yeah, got a nice like. So I went in, got a burger. I was like, "Can I trust y'all?" All right. Of course they said, "Yeah." I don't know. All right, so yeah, there we go. So they were just, they're like, "Yeah, you can trust us." I was like, "All right, let me get it medium rare." It was like perfect. Dapped me up. That joint came out medium well. And I ate it, and I was like, "Yo, man, it's still good though, yo."
It's disrespectful though.
I was like, "It's still good." I was like, "All right, I know how to order it now. I only want it this way now."
Like on what sort? Like where you be at? Where this is fucking medium rare?
Nah, nice.
He's like, yeah, I was that guy.
Nice.
He was like, bro, I was wearing suspenders. Look, I was fucking wearing suspenders. Yeah. I want to show you something that I haven't. This is obviously, I just need to stop stressing. That's what we're doing right now.
Decompressing?
Yeah.
You got everything off your chest?
I mean, for the moment, I don't want to complain. I don't want to be redundant,
So you want to know what I want to know? I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm looking at right now.
You're looking at a backdoor camera. And you're looking at somebody who's either, his face looked real wet. That's all I got to say.
Was it raining? It looks like it was raining.
Is he conscious?
You see the rain right there?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the rain in the headlights.
So is he conscious?
I mean, first thing I thought he was taking a piss. And I was like, I'm minding my business. And then I had questions of wondering, why is this in your phone? I was like, is this you?
No. I wonder how he got the picture. Ian sent this to me. They was in Virginia, man.
That's Ian Penn?
No. I don't know. That was Mark standing there.
Mark Penn in the back alley.
Mark is not peeing, man. Mark is like fucking passed out, standing up.
Oh my goodness.
Mark is passed out, standing straight up. And then Chad showed me a picture. His hat is on like this.
They had a blast.
And he's dead. And they all smiling around him and shit.
They had a blast.
It looked like Weekend at Bernie's, yo.
They had a blast. That's good.
Oh, I was like, he sent me that picture. I was like, yo, thank God I wasn't there, bro. I would have fucking made it way worse. Oh, man.
I thought they were, I was like, yo, let's pull up.
No, Heem came back last night. I met Heem at time. He was gone. He had a Manhattan.
Last night? Oh,
yeah.
Dang.
He had a Manhattan. Like, I walked up to go order something, and then I saw he had a Manhattan. I tapped him on the shoulder, said some words to him, grabbed his Manhattan, and walked away.
Oh, my goodness.
I know he knew I did it, but he was gone anyway. He didn't need that shit.
Yeah. So, I need to know. I definitely need to know this, because it's been on my mind. What's a double?
What's a double?
Yeah.
A double shift?
No, for a drink.
Oh, like a double shot.
Double, yeah.
Okay. Proportions is always, all over the place. You know that. Everybody's different.
It's crazy. I know. People like, yo, this not a double.
Yeah, I don't be giving boys 3 ounces. Like if I can help it. If I can help it, I do not be giving boys 3 ounces, bro. But at the same time, if somebody is getting a neat pour, that constitutes almost to me as a rocks pour, which is not a shot.
It's not a shot.
Right.
Yeah.
So a shot is a 1.5.
Yeah.
And then
Depending
a
on where
neat
you're at,
pour,
'cause a shot could be 1 ounce.
right. And then a neat
But-
pour is a 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then rocks, that might be a 2.25 or a 2. Depending
two.
on how your rocks is doing.
It's easier for, for
go
pricing
two.
for
Let's just go 2, right?
Yeah.
And then a double, if it's on the rocks, that shit's 2.5.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I would think.
Yeah. A double, if it's on the rocks, it's 2.5. But if it's not on the rocks, it's probably 2.5 still.
No, see, I would.
Probably 2.5 still, honestly.
Yeah.
I avoid
'cause it's-
giving people 3 if I can possibly avoid giving people 3.
So
Is that dishonest of me? Tell me if I'm wrong, y'all.
So what
But
I
I ain't
think-
trying to give nobody 3 ounces of straight up.
A lot of people
alcohol.
because a lot of people also think that, or would say a double would be 2 ounces.
Right.
You know,
Now here's the other thing. What about a up?
a up would be, I guess, 2 ounces.
I do 2.5 on a up. You know why? Because that's how much it takes to fill that goddamn martini glass.
It depends, cause you know, like
You can just stir longer.
it depends. No, it depends.
Stir all night.
'Cause you know they got those big
Stir all
martini
night.
glasses now that hold like
shit.
20,
Yeah,
26. You gotta.
that's what I use. That's what we use. You gotta fill those fuckers up.
You gotta put the Corona bottles in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen some wild stuff out here, you know what I'm saying? You know, like
No, my martini glasses is like a good 4, probably 4.5.
So
I have to pour 2.5, and then I have to stir for like fucking 30 seconds probably
so the
in order to
patrons
make
at,
that shit look full or be full-ish.
the patrons at my place.
Right.
So what they do is they order
They know the system.
they order 2 drinks, and they put it in a pint glass. So it's just so when you're ordering like so let's say they order,
Oh yeah, double cocktail. I dig that.
Yeah,
People do
it's-
that
it's
because
like
we
let-
serve everything in these glasses. All of our cocktails are served in these glasses because it's an Irish pub. So it's not these, but it's it's these bitches, but bigger, with the hard bottoms and shit. But people be like, oh, that's what I'm getting for $12, or like, damn, that's what I'm getting for $11. They'd be like, you can make it a double.
Yeah, I be walking around.
You can pay me $22.
Look, I'm just like
Put it in a bigger cup for you.
I'm like.
And honestly,
They
you know
got-
what's
they're
funny?
not.
You know what's funny? A pint glass ain't that much bigger than this. They don't know that though. A pint glass, like literally,
It
I
just
could just put
looks.
more ice. It's all perception. And then they don't realize the bottom is going on a pint glass too. So it ain't nearly as tall as it is.
Yeah, I mean it's still 16 ounces.
It's still 16 ounces.
You
But
know.
how much is this though?
That's probably like 10 ounces.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. You paying for a double, but you're not getting double. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, you're not getting a double.
You're not
'Cause,
fucking getting a double, never.
The volume of
So you're never
juices
getting a
that's-
double.
or mixers that's going in.
You're
there.
never getting a fucking double ever.
It's
And
like-
then the ice, man.
I can't taste
the fucking ice,
I can't
bitch.
taste the alcohol.
That's the point, bitch. It's
Like,
a cocktail.
It's blended well.
Yeah, that's because
mixed
I
well.
made it with
It's-
love.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you know it's a good drink.
Put my foot in
That's a
that
good joint.
shit.
Now, if you want to taste the alcohol, we got this well stuff right here. Look.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I mean, I really.
Or I
like-
could come fuck your cocktail up by just dumping a whole bunch of fucking whiskey on top of it.
I've been like, yo, because I was
you like?
I was surfing the webs, the interwebs, and
Mm-hmm.
I just typed in what's a double. Oh man, the line, the thread, the comments are just crazy behind it. Like everybody's well, it's like if you're in Australia, a double would be 5 ounces. Like a double of what?
Fuck is y'all niggas drinking in Australia?
But if you go,
And why do you need 5 whole ounces of it?
But if you go to the hood, if you go to the hood bars, you get a nice double for $4. So I'm not. I mean, you know, like
Oh, they be like, oh, he want a double?
8 ounces, boom,
Bam, half the bottle.
$4.
$4.
You know, like,
Have a good night.
can I get another double?
You be like, keep them coming.
like, oh
Keep 'em coming.
man, yes, for
Oh,
real,
another one just like that.
just like
I'm
that,
calling my homie right now. He about to be here.
like for real,
Yeah.
for real. Like, oh, this is my new favorite spot.
Yeah. Start fucking taking over the touch tunes and shit.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm that guy. now,
Introducing
too,
yourself
man.
to this boy.
I ain't
What's up,
think,
Pop?
yo, I didn't think I was gonna become one of those boys because I've been with Sed, and Sed always takes over the touch tunes.
You gotta make it yours, baby.
Like now, this year,
Yeah.
this year I became a touch tunes guy.
You gotta make it yours.
Yo, I'm so mad I was late to the party. I'm like, I should have been in early with this touch tunes when you were talking about taking over at the bar.
Yeah,
You're like, yo,
Murphy's.
man. No. When you were working, you're like, yo, man, we don't play. No, we just take over the jukebox.
Yeah.
You know,
Got to.
all shit.
skip that ball. No, here go the thing. Like, if it's cool, it's cool. If it's rocking, it's rocking. But if it's some bullshit, I'm skipping you and getting you your $1 back.
Like, nah.
Yeah.
It's not rocking. Sorry.
And you gonna chase everybody out of my shit.
Yeah, the vibe is vibe, man. I definitely take over Murphy's now. I go in there, play whatever.
Chase all them union workers out.
No, they be having a blast, yo. They be having a blast.
They be like, sex with me, with me.
Like, yo, they be rocking so much. Like I've been there since the last time that you and I were there. Remember the guy, I think his name was Glenn, that came up and he was
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, man, he's just like, you remember me now? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo.
Came up and touched my baby, nigga. He was like, yo, back the fuck up.
I didn't say that. I was like, Dad. I don't think I said it like that.
You said it like that.
I was like, Dad, you just gonna touch my baby?
He was like, I'm Glenn. You don't remember?
I was like, no, I don't remember
like,
you.
I don't know you.
No, I don't know you, man.
He don't know you either.
and then you're gonna sit there and be like, yo, he introduced himself last time we were here. You might have not remembered though.
He did.
I was like, oh, yeah, it's a lot I don't remember.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, fun times.
Yeah.
We got to do that again.
Blessed is the peacemaker, you know? Yeah, man. So the doubles, man.
I'm glad you're in a better mood now, man, because you came in here just like, yo, man, it's a lot I got to say. It's a lot I want to say. I'm coming in hot. Have it ready. Yo, man. We starting 15 minutes late. I ain't come here to start 15 minutes late. Yo, man. We don't do it, people. I'm like, yo, man, I don't care about these damn people.
I said all that shit. I said all of that shit exactly like that.
Like, look, whenever we start this joint, they're going to have a good time.
Yeah, I said all of that shit.
I'd rather have.
We signed Reddick, bro.
I'd rather have this joint more entertaining.
Yeah.
Than to show up on time and have it not entertaining, you know? Like, as long as the people are having fun. And I don't know, I didn't know exactly where you're going to go with it, you know?
Yeah.
Because you came in hot. You came in blasting Wheezy. Then you went to Dipset. I'm like, I'm upset. I'm trying. I was like, oh, this is a playlist? I was like, first of all, I was like, is this my phone going off? Like, did it just start playing again? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was on the aux before. And I was like, no, that ain't me.
He was like, nah, that's ball energy.
He going, yeah, man.
That's his energy.
He going, yeah, man. Yeah.
That's funny as fuck. I ain't realized none of that. Well, should be what it be, man. I'm sad. I'm real sad and disappointed. I thought I worked at a good place.
I mean, man, that's real hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's challenging to really jump back into the seriousness of the conversation. Because now I have time to, like, sit back, process it a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, all right, like, I still stand at, you got to know what your value, you know? What you want to, like, because you always try, something I do know about you, my friend Theo, is that you try to align yourself with good places that you can stand behind, that you're happy to promote, that you're happy to be a part of the team.
Right.
And to find out, I mean, not Bill Cosby, like, but, you know.
Damn near, though.
You know, like.
That shit is almost the same thing, bro.
Like, we had a conversation on air a while ago about the role of leadership. Like, these people look up to you. Like, you have a certain level
on top of that, here go why I ain't mad
of responsibility.
Here go why I'm mad. Here go why I'm mad at you, Bill Cosby. Here go why I'm mad at you.
You saw the Playboy doc?
No.
All right.
But here's why I'm mad at you, Bill. You rich. It's already people like me out here. If I want a girl or if I want to talk to somebody, if I want to go out and have a consensual sexual relationship with another adult, then you know what? It might be a challenge and it might not. But guess what? It's getting done if it need to get done. Bill, you rich. You're influential. How come you can't go out there and have consensual sexual relationships with consenting adults? You fucking too rich and too powerful to be having to drug people, you piece of shit. Why you cheating? You ain't gotta cheat. You can just go out here and play the game the right way, and you'd have been fine. You fucking weirdo.
I don't know. Everybody on steroids now.
So I'm still getting fucking. I'm still in the game.
Who was it? Barry Bonds, Alex Rodriguez.
Nigga, that was 20 years ago, and them boys is definitely.
A-Rod. Who else? Derek Jeter. All of them. You know, they still in the Hall of Fame on their steroids. Except Barry Bonds. They ain't let him.
Barry Bonds
They ain't let him do it
at all.
That's
Barry Bonds is not getting in the Hall of Fame.
Cause he did steroids.
A-Rod might not get in the Hall of Fame as well. They got Hall of Fame careers, but
you ain't got it. You don't have to. I mean, I don't know, man. Performance enhancers. I mean,
Jeter's going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Well,
He slipped through.
no, I mean,
Dan Marino, Troy Aikman.
all them niggas got little dicks now.
That's what it goes down to. That's what. Yo, man. Did you ever? Yo, all right. Hold on. You ready for this?
Yeah.
This is real life right here, right?
Go ahead.
I used to work out, right?
Did you?
I used to hit the gym.
Could never fucking
Yo,
imagine.
man, you come on, man. I was looking in the mirror today like, I'm kind of slipping, yo, man. But I need to hit the gym, right? But I say this, right?
Just today you realized that.
Yeah, man.
Nah, you good. You always.
I was
always lean.
I think they starting to sag now.
You was always lean. I mean, you 34.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
You are.
But they not
You just
sagging.
turned 34. But you're 34.
They not sagging. But I
My
was.
shit says.
But,
My shit's at the ground.
but yours always was sagging.
I know. I always had big titties.
All right, but yeah. So, with the working out, that's when I was working out, everybody was saying that, like, yo, man, these muscle dudes, man.
They taking all my bitches.
No, well, first they was that, but then I don't know, some rumor on the internet was going around sitting there saying, like, all the muscle dudes had small penises because the muscle went away from their penises and their joints got smaller because the muscle had to go somewhere and it went to their arms or their neck or whatever. And I was just like, I ain't working.
So they like dick in the arm dudes. Like you put your dick in your arms, man. You took your dick and put it in your arms, huh?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Oh.
You ain't never hear that?
No, I know, but I didn't know that was why you didn't work out.
I didn't know if that was the truth or not. I didn't want to find out. I need every muscle.
It's not logical. It's not logical.
I know, but nothing is, right?
The world, right? No, man. It's like people be shooting shit up and people be taking all types of stuff and enhancers and things, and there's effects, there's side effects, and that's it. It is what it is, you know.
So if you're a muscle boy, you gotta have money.
Why? Because you ain't got no dick. Oh man, that's crazy.
Now everybody gonna be now.
That's crazy.
You gotta be careful with this one because in the comments you might start getting a whole bunch of muscle bound dudes just been.
We might get canceled by muscle balls.
Canceled by muscle balls. I mean, our whole shit gonna get flat because there's probably gonna be dick pics. So like, what you talking about? Look at this.
Oh no, my joint ain't little.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man.
Let's see.
Come
This for the Patreon.
It is.
Never mind.
It is, man.
So, I don't know what to say, man.
What about the muscles or about the next thing that you're heated about?
Well, let's see.
How's being in a relationship, man? That's new.
It is new. It's ridiculously new. It's ridiculous and it's new. I don't know how it is. I know I celebrated my birthday on fucking Saturday, but Friday as well. I was off Friday and I worked Saturday, so.
I saw you. You guys came through.
Right. And you came and said hi and you gave me a hug.
And then we went over. Then we went over the time.
Yeah, I introduced you guys. And
so is that the one that you sent the flowers to?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't want to say anything at all. I didn't know.
You never know.
Cause you eat.
Yeah. No, that's the one I sent the flowers to.
All right. So never mind.
Go ahead, ask me anything.
No, I'm not.
I'm not gonna fucking just sit here and throw everything out because I don't know what to say. But
no, because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure because the week before you were on here talking about.
I was a fuckboy, man. Fuckboy number one. But I don't want to be that.
You changed, man.
No, that's not. That's not a change.
You found value.
It's just that I see what I want and I got it. I found something I like and I can stick with it. You see how this works?
Is she in the industry as well?
She works at my job. Yeah, hence the topic of 2 weeks ago.
What was that?
Relationships at work.
Yeah.
Work
You
relationships.
see where I was going. I was trying to segue all the way, I wasn't trying to just give it out like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't know, but I plan on trying to go on tour with this one of these days, and on stage I want to be like, just have these hard, just change the topics, be like, oh, that's how we gonna do it?
I mean, if people like it, man, and they like it, I can't trip.
You gotta be like, smooth. Cause I like how we did the whole segue with the Batman, you know what I'm saying? Had the little voice like, oh, have it right here sounding like Batman. Then we spoke about Batman. I was like, oh, yeah, I see what you're doing. But this one was just like a work relationship, huh?
No,
Yeah,
I
cool.
mean, you asked me, you said, so how does it feel? Like, it feels real nice. It feels very nice.
You guys have the same schedule? You guys on the same hours?
Nah, not really. Not completely. Some of them, but not all.
It's still new. So
So it's funny as shit.
Check you out in a month.
Yeah, right. So it's funny as shit. We was arguing last night, and her roommate,
Yo, yeah.
her roommate came.
Y'all been together for like 2 days. I mean, I guess get it out early, right? Like, some people try at least to hold out for a year before they first argue.
Hell no, man.
No.
I'm trying to live a whole lifespan going like, you told me check you in a month. I'm trying to have everything ready. So, no, we was arguing about this whole situation. This whole, how I feel about work now,
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a argument like you're wrong, I'm right. It was an argument like, what do we do? What do you do? What do I do? What do we do? Shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. So her roommate came down and was like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but you gotta get the fuck out.
Wait, which one of y'all?
Oh no! I just was like, she talking to you.
First of all, why does the roommate sound? I thought it was a dude.
So anyway,
The way you said it, I was like,
no,
wait.
she was tough. She was talking tough. She was talking mad tough. So no, she was, she was like, nah, it's cool. And she was like, all right.
This my boyfriend.
So she went back upstairs.
All right, cool.
And I was like, she was like, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with her. I was like, she trying to protect you. She don't trust me, and she think we really arguing. And she trying to come down and make sure you got your opportunity to be out, or your opportunity to get me out if you need it. You know what I mean? Is it blood or no?
A little bit.
It was a little bit of blood. Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit. So, yeah, I was like, yo, she was really just trying to protect you. She was not mad at you. So she texted her and shit, and they talked to her. And she was like, no, I was just trying to give you an opportunity to get the fuck out of there if you wanted to. I wasn't mad at you. I thought you was mad at him, and I was coming to fucking protect you. I was like, yeah, that's what I figured. But, we wasn't really arguing. It was like, we were just talking about what we gonna do. Like, and plus, like, literally, I had my arm, like she was sitting on my lap at the time. Like, but we was just yelling at each other. But, yeah. Anyway.
Yo, we gotta get doubles.
Life, man. Doubles. I don't need a double. I'll take a single, nigga. Not drinking too much today.
No.
Gotta recover. I still got work all week. I've been drinking all weekend. It's been my birthday if you haven't realized it. I need another water too.
So how does it feel?
I feel inspired.
You just went over your birthday. It was lit. It's a good time, man. I'm sorry, sorry.
What you sorry?
Cause I couldn't give it to you. I couldn't, give it up on your birthday like how I wanted to. Like after I walked away, I was just like, I did hear what you said, where y'all were gone, and I was like, cause I was going to crash the party, and like, yo, we out. But
where did I say we was going?
Oh, y'all was going back to her place.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So I was just like, all right, nah, cause I'm going to sit there and try to figure out a place that I know where we could have went. Did I tell you about the athletes that I found in the Southwest?
Where? Is it legal?
Yeah.
It is? So you can say it?
Yeah.
On here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where?
Southwest Philly.
It's not the Pit.
Near University City.
Not the Pit.
No.
Okay.
No. It's somewhere on Chester Ave.
It's black.
Yeah.
Black as shit.
Yeah. Went there lit one day. Oh, I think I did tell you. All right, so
Took
all
the
right.
baby.
No. That wasn't gonna fly. That wasn't gonna fly. I think somebody tried to fight me.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I surely wouldn't have taken her there.
I'm surprised. Yeah, no. I mean, but I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Let me tell you, right? All right, so.
Why? I mean, you did because it was Chester. It was probably like 50 something in Chester.
No, you know how
you was tripping.
I
grew up around there. You was tripping.
You know how but all right, so you know how things are when we leave the cold after cigars. It's already whatever.
Y'all niggas lit.
It's like 30. Yeah, so I didn't know. Had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Had no idea. We pulled up in there. Cool.
Litty like a fucking titty, baby.
Yeah, I don't even know because I know it was $30 cover charge to get in that joint. I know I ain't paid. So I'm in there.
$30 to go in there and fight niggas? Well, see, the thing is, I think the code is too black.
Oh man, I love that. I love that about. I don't know. No, I think it's classy black, and I like that.
I think it's pandering to black people in a sense.
Yeah. I think it's all right. We have to go there again together.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man, they leveled up so much. Shout out to them. The Cold, love that place. But yeah, so we ended up. So we went in there. As soon as we got in, there's already a table. There's a bottle at the table back there with the owners.
Mm-hmm.
So the owner of the after hours got into it with the owner of the nightclub, and I just so happened to be with the owner of the nightclub. And it's like, oh snap! I sit down. I'm like, oh snap! Casamigos. Pour me up one. They start getting into it, and I'm looking like, oh man. And they're like, yo, we out. So me and the fellas, we just like, yo, we just got here, we chilling. We ain't got nothing to do with that.
You can buy bottles in there?
Yeah, they had a bottle.
Of like spirits?
Yeah.
I should be doing that. I'll be going in there spending fucking $400 on fucking scotch. I might as well buy a bottle.
At the Afties?
No.
Yeah.
Cigar code.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, all right.
I'm talking
about cigar code.
Yeah, no, I mean you can buy a bottle at Cigar Code too. But yeah.
Next time I go, we gotta buy a bottle instead of fucking.
You want the sparklers too? You want to come up?
I'm in a relationship now, so no.
What does that have to? What does that have to do?
It has everything to do with it.
What do you mean? You don't know who's ring. It's just sparkles. Here's your bottle. And then walk off. All right, not mine. All right, just me. I don't see the correlation. I just think that they're dropping off a bottle that you order, and then they're just gonna walk away.
I like. I don't want to say it.
All right, so anyway, we'll save that for another date. We'll save that for another episode, all right? So, and then after this, they get into it. So then I just see this dude looking at me, and I'm like, yo, what'd I do? And then he's surrounded by all these girls, so I'm just like, oh, man. They probably said something like, you see the ball? Because, I just got off work, so I got my suit on,
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, man, this don't look safe. So what do? I get up and I'm like, yo, what's up? Mad confrontational. What's up? But it wasn't like a, what's up, dog? What's up? It's just like you looking at me. You got a problem? Do I know you? What's happening here? Somehow, this dude start trying to dance.
I see that nigga, he be looking at me.
This dude start trying to dance with me.
Like really?
Like, yeah, like.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, and I'm looking, I'm like, yo, I'm not a dancer. I don't know, man. I just wanted to know what was happening. I didn't know. I didn't know if I knew you. I don't know. So then Rumpus was like, all right, come on. Went to the bar, got shots, and he's like, yo, he sent me a text message, yo, bro, chill, and then we left. Then I started telling everybody about this place, and they're like, yo, that place is just nothing but fights. Fights and shootouts.
Shootouts too?
Shootouts too, man.
Don't go there no more.
I'm not going to those after. I was like, yo, man, afties are usually nice places. All afties that I've ever been to.
Why do people go to places and get angry?
I know, right?
Why don't you keep that shit inside?
It's so much around. I walked in there.
All that rage.
It's so much happiness. Everybody look happy. Like.
That's how I used to be at Michael's, man. Remember I told you about Michael's?
No.
Dude, I used to go to Michael's when I first started working where I work now. I was going to Michael's a bunch. Michael's is the same. It's like Afties, but it was open till 2. And they wasn't requiring masks. They wasn't checking IDs or nothing. It was a little neighborhood spot. And so them niggas was always on point. Like, I was always at Michael's. They got a pool table. So people was like, yeah, man. And like, they would say shit like, yeah, when they ain't fighting, it's cool. And I would hear shit like that. I would hear shit like that, like, left and right. And then I started, like, noticing, like, this crowd is, like, these boys is aggressive. Mm-hmm. But, like, they all like me. So, like, I go in, because I remember people's names and shit. So I go in, I'm like, what's up, John? What up? What's going on, Q? Come on, man. Hey, Mike, man. And I'm like, I'm like a fucking politician at times. Mm-hmm. So one day I'm in there early in the morning. Me and John shooting pool, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. And they open at 7. 7 till 2. Oh my God. So we in there, they got citywides. We in there, they got a jukebox. We in there, they got TVs. They perfect. And it's only just a little hole in the wall, smaller than this basement. Mm-hmm. So we in there, shooting pool. Next thing you know, this boy just start beating on this other boy's head. And this other boy was just sitting in this chair like that, just getting his head beat on. And we was like, yo! And the bartender, she reacted, so that's why we reacted. Mm-hmm. She was like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, you gotta get the fuck out of here with that. Mm-hmm. And so we was like, yo, chill. So we go to grab the boy who beating on the boy's head. So then the other boy who getting his head beat on, he turned around as soon as we grabbed him, and he started punching the ball back. I was like, you a bitch for that.
You can't do that. Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You a bitch for that. Now it looked like we holding the nigga so you can hit him. Yeah. So then the ball, he started getting more aggressive. And now John was trying to wrestle this nigga to the ground. And I'm like, yo, everybody gotta fucking chill. Everybody gotta fucking chill. Come on, we walking outside. So we drag this nigga the fuck outside. She locks the door. Now we outside with this nigga. And he like, yeah, well, my bad, guys. I'm like, he was a pussy. He was a fucking pussy. He deserves it. I'll be mad. He was talking. You ain't hear what the fuck he was saying? He deserves it. And I'm just sitting out there like, yeah, but she ain't gonna let us back in. Yeah. He's like, my fucking wallet's in there. I'm like, yeah, well, hopefully you'll get it back. Maybe she'll throw it out the door. You got a way of contacting her? So we had to sit out there for 15 minutes. I'm like, sparking up cigs and shit. That's some bullshit.
That's not bad. 15 minutes? It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's a long time in the middle of a pool game. It's a long time. 10 o'clock in the morning. It's cold outside, nigga. We walked there, man. So,
you felt that.
We walked there,
man.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. You could have just went to the Acme across the street, walked around a little bit.
No, man.
Just sit in the morning, something open,
Yeah. No, our shit was in there too, though.
Go get some Genos.
Yeah, no, our drinks was in there, man.
We
had shots and beers.
That's the whole thing about
We had shots and beers.
That's why the 15 was so long. It's like, yo, man.
Damn, we only got our drinks.
Like, it would have been
I grabbed my shot before we came out. Grab the stick. Come on, we out. Yo, yeah. So after that, we was like, yeah, we stopped that fight. And then like 2 to 3 days later, niggas was in there fighting again. And I just stood there and watched. And I ain't do nothing. Like, I just stood there.
I'm not waiting that 15 minutes again.
Yeah, for real, bro. I just stood there like, but this time it was more even. Like, they was really just slugging it out. And I'm like, all right. So the bartender again reacted. One boy went over and was like, yo, y'all need to calm the fuck down. Yo, niggas in here trying to have fun. And they was like, they ended up walking outside. It was actually another incident where a girl was tripping in there, like tripping, screaming, I beat your fucking ass. And she smacked this boy in the head like maybe 4 or 5 times. But it wasn't like, he ain't hit her back. Everybody was waiting for him to hit her back so they could just jump on his ass.
He knew. So how was your...
I stopped going there. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. I realized that no matter how cool it is, you can't put yourself in those positions too often before something actually affects you.
That's how I feel about Clock Bar, man.
I mean, I told you that from the beginning.
But I still go.
I mean, whatever. You don't even live around here. You don't even live around here, bro.
Yo, man, but what's the double? A double
Clock bar? Just half a bottle.
$4
$4 for half a bottle of Johnny Black.
You see?
Shit.
You feel me? You know, like, oh,
Shit.
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, go in there and play Wham straight off the bat.
Yep.
Change that. You know, they know when I walk in there.
I can be your father figure.
First of all, they mad at me.
Yeah, of
they
course.
mad at me because I'm walking in smiling.
Yeah, and you making noise. You fucking dapping nobody up, but smiling like a motherfucker.
Dapping nobody up.
Talking to the bartender like you know her and shit.
You know, but no,
Asking questions and shit.
She talking to me. Be like, yo, that's my girl. Be like, oh,
she everybody girl, nigga.
No. Be like, yo, I was just asking how much was the.
Yo, for real. I was just asking about the shot.
Like, no, you see the way she's smiling at you? Like, yo, I have nothing to do with that. I
don't never want to see her smile like that at you again.
Like, oh, you know what?
Well, cut her fucking lips off.
So
nigga, I don't know what to do.
Already know.
I don't know what to do.
Look around. Like everybody frown. Y'all can't frown if I put on this Wham. Pick me up. Go. All right, just me. I be having a blast sitting in the middle of the room.
Hit that.
Exactly. So first of all, that's where I go wrong, because I'm in the middle.
Jitterbug.
So, oh man, you're about to make me go do it. You're about to make me go do it. So therefore, like, I got all the people that's at the back of the bar upset at me, and I got the people right next to the exit mad at me. So there's no way of getting out of this joint. It is no way. And I'm having a blast.
Oh,
we're all Instagram friends now. Well, me and the bartenders. All Instagram friends.
I wish y'all niggas is tripping.
You Russell Westbrook, right? See, go have fun wherever you're getting traded to.
You heard about that? They call him Russell Westbrook.
No.
Russell Westbrook, and he came out and was like, "All right, see, y'all disgracing my name, so now I got to speak out on it. I'm not accepting it no more. My son got to go to school. He telling me, Dad, they calling me Russell. He's proud of his name. He used to be proud of his name." He did a whole fucking joint. It was so stupid.
That's funny. Yo, I like him, man. He's a funny boy, yo, man. Because he be serious.
He be so serious, yo.
He's so serious.
He be like, I'm not taking it no more. And I'm like, what you mean? What you gonna do? Like, you gonna come get me?
No, I make like all these gonna be swishes now. You're gonna call me
Russell West Swish. Russell West Swish.
No, but forget all of the triple doubles he's ever averaged. Forget all of the great things he's done.
Russell Westbrook.
You going out as oh man, that's crazy, man. LeBron is like, yo, we gotta get him out of here. We gotta get him out of here. I was just watching a clip of Kobe get mad at Jeremy Lin because he was just like, yo,
he was like,
foul.
So explain that to me. Explain what you was doing.
Foul. And Jeremy would not foul the ball, so Kobe ran all the way from the baseline, all the way up, fouled him, and said, "I said foul!"
Oh,
and Jeremy just looked away, just like.
That's why that nigga ain't yeah.
Oh man, he was pretty good too, man.
For like a week.
Good. He's pretty good.
I seen the Linsanity documentary. That was enough. He was good for a week.
Linsanity.
He was good for a week. Anyway, so we've gone all over the place now.
Yeah. It was fun.
It was fun.
Let's wrap this up. All right, any highlights?
Nope.
You had no highlights?
I'm completely disillusioned.
All right, cool. I actually did have a highlight, and I totally forgot who it was.
That's cool.
What it was about. Oh, no. Before we actually get into highlights. So, something that's been reoccurring, right? Nice. Something that's been reoccurring is after that conversation about my highlights on using my platform to not big up people who are already well known. Mm-hmm. Other people have surfaced and was just like, yo, man, like, it's pretty cool to sit there and like be recognized and using your platform for the small guys, the small people, you know? Like, that's so monumental to sit there and shine light on some lesser known acts or people out here. And I was just like, that's crazy. They're like any compliments or anything that's coming from you is real major. It's real important. And I was taken back by that because then at that moment, all I could think about was what you said to me last week about the highlight, you know? And I was just like, dang, man, it's kind of like a responsibility, a duty to sit there and just like be the voice or accept being the voice or a gatekeeper of whatever this is, recognition for the hospitality industry.
Mm-hmm. And it's an opportunity to, I remember I threw this down last week.
Nice. Because you did ask for that, but I wasn't trying to leave again because I watched, because when I was editing the last one, I watched your monologue. And then you said, he's going to watch this and he's going to edit this out. But I'm still going to say it. Yeah.
I don't remember what I said. What did I say?
That, what I just said.
Oh, okay.
And then you said nothing. Just like, because I don't think this is going to be entertaining. Anything that I'm going to say is not going to be entertaining. And you're not here for that. You don't want to hear that. I was just like, dang. That just went way down real quick.
Nice.
Went down real quick.
Yeah. Highlights are important, though. I wish I had some. Whew.
Like I did have one. I can't remember it. So, matter of fact, I do have one. I want to give a special highlight to Neat. She's, I honestly want to call her like a maitre d' of the cigar code, you know? She's the head server. She knows everybody that comes in. She actually has a relationship with everybody or builds a relationship with everybody who comes through there. She goes out of her way to sit there and show love and make everybody feel like they're a part of the experience and they're a part of the family. Like, she is really great, you know? Just loving, and it's just her. She's just that kind of personality. It doesn't feel like she's doing this for the tips or the money or anything like that. You know, even though we all know, like, I mean, that's why we all work for the money, but it's just like, no, like, I'm here to have a blast. I'm going to be here for the next 14 hours. Why not just have fun? This is supposed to be a party. Bam, let's treat it like that, you know? And she's a great host or hostess to that. So shout out to Neat. If you're ever in Philly, make sure you go check her out at the Cigar Code. Yeah, man.
I had an altercation at work with a girl I was working service bar, and I can't really explain everything, but I was basically just getting there. It wasn't even established that I was going to be working service bar. There was like 3 or 4 tickets I pulled. First ticket that I pulled was a Grand Marnier. I haven't had Grand Marnier in like a month. And so there was a period of waiting for the girl to tell her that. And then there's a period of, I just got here, so I'm still talking to people at the bar, and the shift change. I still don't have a drawer. I'm trying to do transactions. It's a bunch of shit going on. And this girl ended up, and Kay was like, it's been 10 minutes. I was like, well, we don't have it. She's just like, it's not my fault. I'm not doing anything wrong. And I'm like, oh, no. She said what I ended up saying to her. She was like, it's crazy in here. I was like, maybe it's just you. But that was a joke. But after that, she got mad and then told me I called her crazy. And I was like, well, that was a joke. She was like, well, it wasn't funny. And I'm like, all right, I get you.
That's true.
I apologize. I won't do that ever again. But you got to understand, I just walked in this place. I don't just have you to answer to. I have a whole bar full of people. If you're not around for me to tell you that I don't have that thing that I haven't had for a month, I'm not going to stand there and fucking wait. I'm going to go and serve people. And if I don't come back immediately, you can't be mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, well, those people left. I'm like, well, let them fucking leave. There's new people waiting at the door.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have what they wanted. They didn't come here because, I mean, they didn't leave because they fucking had to wait. They left because we didn't have it.
Yeah, they want a specific thing.
People who fucking want grandma.
Yeah, because that's specific.
That is very specific. You can't give them Cointreau.
It's hot.
It startled me. It didn't even burn me. It just startled me. Jeez.
Hot. Yo, all right. So one thing I do want to say about this pairing. So right now I'm smoking a Maduro by The Illusionist. And I guess with this pairing of this Heaven Hill and this cigar, I'm getting heavy caramel, man. It's crazy. It tastes like the caramel syrup, you know? So that's pretty fly because I've never experienced that with a cigar and a whiskey at the same time. I'm usually like getting spices and all that kind of jazz. But this right here, I'm getting like caramel. So I think that's pretty fly.
I feel you.
Oh, I know who I wanted to highlight. I'll do another one. If that's okay with you.
No, go ahead.
So while I'm in this, because the cigar was the triggering, I wanted to give a highlight to Jared. You know Jared from Capelli's.
Yeah.
The cigar. Jared knows cigars is his handle. Shout out to him. Like he is really into it. He knows his stuff. You know, he knows his cigars. He also has he's also now getting into the content creation space of the cigar world where he's sitting there doing one-on-ones, interviews with manufacturers, producers, sales of the cigar industry, and it's pretty fly, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he's trying to build, and it's pretty cool sitting there watching someone build, like we were having that conversation, I believe, last week. I don't know if that was on air or off air, but sitting there just seeing someone like build something, you know, that they're good at, and you just see it just getting better and better, or the potential for it to get better and better and better. So yesterday when we were talking, because he was guest bartending, or he was bartending over at the Cigar Code, and we were sitting there talking, and he's talking about like mics and all that kind of stuff, like lavaliers and all that, and it was like, I'm like, you're always going to keep on having to invest. You're going to find what's working now might not work later down the line, or you know, like this is going to be constant, you know, until you find your actual setup, you know, that's going to satisfy what you're trying to achieve. It's going to be a lot of trial and error, but you know, like it was pretty fly, you know. It's pretty good just sitting there just seeing the passionate people do their thing, you know. So shout out to Jared, man. Anything else?
No, not really.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in to That's 86 podcast. I'm Bryant Fennell. I'm here with Theo. Just to let you guys know, we do sell merch. Make sure you go to our Patreon page. That's www.patreon.com/that's86. There will always be a link in the bio. Click here. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. Just search That's 86 podcast. Just the merch. Like, I'm getting great feedback on the quality. Like, somebody with the hoodie, there's like, it's so comfy. Like, this is really good quality, and it's comfortable. I feel the same way about the shirt. I've been getting nothing but good feedback, you know? Look, I can't wait to release the other designs. I'm just excited. So make sure you just cop up on the merch and just keep showing support. All right? Thank you. Cheers. Ciao.